Welcome to my video tutorial on how to play Boru's March on the harp. The tune has 3 parts with lots of repetition and a simple left hand accompaniment. So make sure you're in the key of C major, that your harp is tuned up, and let's begin with part 1, which sounds like this. So let's break that down. Let's begin with our right hand. Placing our thumb on E, second finger on C, third finger on B, fourth finger on A. We're going to play that in succession from 1 to 4, playing our fourth finger twice. So E, C, B, A, A. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. And the rhythm, we hold the C, second finger, for a little bit longer. And again, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. Okay, just a little tip. When I'm playing a note twice, I'll generally change my finger. It just allows you to play quicker instead of repeating the same finger. So I would play 4 and 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 2. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2. Okay, so let's play that twice. After 2, 1, 2. And again. Okay, next part. Let's do the same pattern again, same fingers. We're going to move down 1 string. So starting on D with our thumb, second finger B, third finger A, fourth finger G. And it's the same pattern, same rhythm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2. So D, B, A, G, G, and we play that twice. Okay, and then the next part, we go back up to E and play that twice. So let's go as far as there. So follow me. After 2, starting on the E, nice and slow. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, and again. 1, 2, 3, 4, down to the D. D, B, A, G, G, and again with the D. D, B, A, G, back up to the E, same thing. E, C, B, A, and again. E, C, B, A. Excellent. So we played the starting on the E twice, starting on the D twice, back to starting on the E twice. And now we come to the end of our phrase, which is actually the end of the phrase for all 3 parts. So this part is a lot of repetition. So fourth finger on A, third finger on C, second finger on D, and thumb on E. And up in that succession, 4 to 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. A, C, D, E. 4, 3, 2, 1. And then thumb, second finger back on D, thumb on C. 2, 1, 2, 3, 3. So again, that's second finger D. D, C, B, A. Okay, let's try that part again. So the first part of the end of the phrase, A, C, D, E. 4, 3, 2, 1. Second finger on D, thumb on C. D, C, B, A. 2, 1, 2, 3, 3. Okay, so when we put that together, it will go like 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 3. And the rhythm for this, A, C, D, E, hold the E, D, and then again the C is a little longer. C, B, A, C, D, E, D, C, B, A. And again, I just change my fingers when I'm playing the A twice. That's up to you. Personal preference. A, C, D, E, D, C, B, A. So that end of the phrase is important because, as I said, we're going to play that at the end of all of the phrases. Okay, so let's put that whole part 1 together. Starting up with our thumb on E, second finger C, third finger B, fourth finger A. And let's go. After 2. 1, 2. E, C, B, A, E, C, B, went a little too quick for you, you can always pause and rewind and go back to the part that you're stuck on. Let's look at our left hand. The left hand is quite simple. We don't have too much variation. So with your third finger on A, thumb on E. The left hand is played with every beat. So da, 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 da. You can choose to play it every second beat or on every beat. So I choose to play it on every beat. So da, 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 da. So at the beginning of every bar. Da, 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 da. Okay, so third finger A, thumb on E. So we play that 4 times after 2. 1, 2. Da, 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 4. Same thing, we're going to keep our fingers the same, move down 1 string to the D and the G and play that 4 times after 2. 1, 2. Da, 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 da. Back up to the E and A again. Da, 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 da. So it's like our right hand, we play E and A, down to D and G, back up to the E and A. Then the end of the phrase, accompaniment on the left hand, we play 1 E and A, then down to E and B, E on the bottom, B on the top. For the second beat, and back up to E and A for 3 and 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. My apologies on the second. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so let's try that the left hand after 2, starting with the E and A 4 times. 1, 2. Down to the D and G. Back up to E and A. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, E and B. 3, 4. Okay, so let's put all that together, nice and slowly. After 2, we have a lead in on our right hand with our E. So we play E and then we play A and E on the C. After 2, 1, 2, 2, D and G, back up to E and A. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Again, if that was too quick for you, just take your time, pause and rewind, and dissect that piece by piece. But that is the complete part 1 of Brian Boru's March. Now moving on to the second part, which sounds like this. So let's break that down. Okay, let's look at part 2, our right hand first. So we're starting down on G with our 4th finger, 3rd finger C, 2nd finger D, and thumb on E. We play that in succession. G, C, D, E, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, and again, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then we put our 2nd finger back on D for stability. That's where we're going next. G, C, D, E, and then we just play D, E, D, E, D, C. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Let's try that again. G, C, D, E, D, E, D, E, D, C. Okay, then we're going to, same fingers, G, 4, 3, 2, 1 on G, A, B, and D. 4, 3, 2, 1, and then we alternate between the B and D with our second and first. B, D, B, D, B, A. So let's try that again. 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so let's go back to the beginning of part 2, starting on the A, 4th finger. 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Down to our G, G, A, B, and D. 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Same fingers, 4, 3, 2 and 1, A, C, D and E. 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And then we are back to the end of our phrase. 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 3. Okay, let's take that little piece again. It's from the start of part 2. Follow with me. After 2, 1, 2, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. G, A, B, D, B, D, B, D, B, A. A, C, D, E, D, E, D, E, D, C, B, A, E, D, C, B, A. Okay, our left hand. We're starting on E and C. Third finger on E, E on the bottom, C on the top. We do this for 4 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we move up to G and D, which we already had in our first part. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then we move up to A and E for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're back to the end of the phrase. A and E for 1, E and B for 1, back to A and E for 2. Okay, so let's take our left hand again, starting on E and C. After 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. G and D. G, D, 2, 3, 4. Up to A and E. 1, 2, 3, 4. End of our phrase. A and E and B. A and E for 3 and 4. Okay, let's put all that together nice and slowly. Starting on our E and C and G, C, D, E on our right hand. After 2, 1, 2. G, C, D, E, D, E, D, E, D, C, G and D on the left. A, B, D, B, D, B, D, B, A and E on the left. A, C, D, E, D, E, D, E. End of the phrase. D, C, B, A, E, D, C, B, A. And that is the complete part 2. We are almost there, on to our third and final part, which sounds like this. So now let's look at the third and final part, starting with our right hand. Thumb on C, second finger B, third finger on A. So we play that from 1, 2, 3. C, B, A, 1, 2, 3. C, B, A, thumb up to high A. And then we have a little lead in with our A. So we play the A, C, B, A, A. So that much from the beginning. So we start on our C, C, B, A, A. A, C, B, A, A. And then we have A again as our leading note. A, but we move our thumb down, starting on B, 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3, B, A, G, up to G. And then our leading note is G. G, B, A, G, G. Okay, then we're back to repeat the C, B, A. C, B, A, A. A, C, B, A, A. And then we're back to the end of the phrase. Let's try that much again. So follow me. After 2, 1, 2. C, B, A, A. A, C, B, A, A. A, B, A, G, G. G, B, A, G, G. Back up to A. C, B, A, A. A, C, B, A, A. Back to end of the phrase. A, C, D, E, D, C, B, A, A. Our rhythm for this piece is not dotted, so they get equal measures, our 3 notes at the beginning. C, B, A, A. A, C, B, A, A. Okay, on our left hand, it's the very same as part 1. 4 A and E's, 4 D and G's, and 1 A and E, down to E and B for 2, up to A and E for 3 and 4. Okay, Let's try all of that together. Starting thumb on C, C, B, A. Nice and slowly, let's walk through it together. Hands together after 2. 1, 2. C, B, A, A. A, C, B, A, A. Down to D and G. B, A, G, G. G, B, A, G, G. Back. Repeat. C, B, A, A. A, C, B, A, A. End of the phrase. A, C, D, E. D, C, B, A, A. And that is it. And there you have it, how to play Brian Boru's March on the harp. It's a beautiful piece, very traditional Irish tune. If you'd like to hear the whole tune in full, please click on the previous video on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for watching, happy harp playing, and see you next time.